Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Simply Heal, and today we have Dr. Jansen with us. Welcome, Doc.
Hi, hello Sean, hello everyone. Glad to be here again, and thank you for being here with us again.
And today's topic is very timely, Doc. We are coming towards the tail end of COVID-19, and the best signal for that is traffic.
Yeah, traffic is crazy nowadays.
Yeah, traffic is coming back. But we thought that this would be great for all our listeners, all those who are big fans of the Simply Heal program. We want to do today will be like the bookend, right, of the COVID-19. One of the final details that you need to look at as we come out of all the lockdowns, both here in Philippines and internationally. You know, I look forward, Doc. I'm gonna fly next month, and I'm gonna fly again in May for my brother's wedding. So in May we have to do our Simply Heal. I will be in Singapore, coming live to you all in Singapore. All right. So Doc, right now we are now down to what's that called? Alert level 1. Is
Yeah,
it?
alert level 1. Actually, the government is already contemplating on removing the alert level.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we are, and I believe in our office the elevator no longer has a limit of 4 persons in there.
That's true.
So now as we are in our tail end, there are a few questions left, Doc, that I hope you can help us get clarity and understanding. And of course, if you have any questions, just type them and we'll answer them during the Ask Me Anything portion of the program. Doc, first question will be in terms of vaccination. How many boosters do we need? Which booster to take if we want in this tail end? If we could choose a brand, which is the best brand right now, if it makes any difference at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so number one question, yeah, you're right. Do we even need a booster shot at this point in time? And those who have already taken or who have gotten their booster shot, do we need a second booster shot? Okay, so 4 doses all in all, right? So the DOH actually had a town hall a few weeks back, discussing these things.
And only to doctors, is it?
It was broadcasted live to the barangay captains. Okay,
So not
actually
to everybody.
Not to everybody,
Okay.
but it was showed live in Facebook. I was able to watch it. But yeah, primarily to their constituents, government constituents in the barangay level. No, so here's what we have so far. No, this is not yet official. We have to still wait for the government to announce, to make an official statement. But here is what we have.
Inside information.
Inside information, or here is what we know so far. Okay, so number one question: do we need the second booster shot? Okay, for those who have gotten the first, the answer is it depends. Now, if you studies have shown, no, once you already have gotten your first booster shot, the increase in the antibodies are already sufficiently high in order to prevent illness or prevent mild COVID. Okay. But now, the question is, what if you are someone who have a lot of illnesses? You are immunocompromised. You are an elderly. You are working in an area where there is very high exposure.
Like
Now,
your nurse or doctor, like yourself.
doctors, the health professionals, the medical technologists, everyone who works in this high exposure settings. No, so. If you are familiar with the categories, the A1, A2, and A3 categories, so the healthcare workers, the frontliners, the elderly population, 60 and up, and those people who have comorbid conditions or those who have pre-existing illnesses, those who are immunocompromised. Okay, if you belong in one of those 3 groups, then they recommend a second booster shot. Okay, now what brand of booster shot is recommended?
Yes.
It's Pfizer.
It's Pfizer.
Okay,
All
so
right,
why Pfizer? Why Pfizer? It is because at the second booster shot, 6 months after the first, when they gave the second booster shot, they compared all the vaccines. Okay, the vaccine showed a modest increase in the antibodies. So yeah, it will increase, but not so much.
Not so meaningful.
Yeah, not so meaningful, not so much, no. But yeah, there is an increase. But if you compare all the brands, Pfizer gives the highest increase. So to be more specific, Pfizer increases the antibodies by a factor of 11%. 11% is not that high.
Not that great. That's why for most everybody, if you have your first booster shots, that means 3 vaccine shots in total,
Yeah.
you are fine.
Yeah.
You are fine unless you belong to A1, A2, or A3 groups, which Dr. Jansen highlighted just now. Then you'll be taking the second booster shot.
Yeah.
And if you take the second booster shot, Doc's recommendation is Pfizer.
Yeah. Okay. So expect the government would be giving giving you Pfizer if you belong to these 3 categories, and then you go for the second booster shot. Okay, it would be Pfizer. Now, how long? What's the interval? How long should I take the second booster shot from the first? What they are seeing right now is 6 months from the
6
first
months.
booster shot. Okay, so for me, for example, I'm a doctor working in a clinic. I got my first booster shot in December, so I'm expected to take
The
my
second
second
booster
on June.
shot in
Yeah,
June.
Okay?
Doc, what if you delay longer? Is there an issue? It's like my first booster shot was 10 months ago. Should I even bother to take the second booster shot now that it's not just 6 months, it's 10 months ago?
Okay. If you are someone who is elderly, you have a lot of comorbid conditions, then it would still be okay for you to get that second booster shot. I think it would be in your favor if you get vaccinated, because you would be protected better from COVID. Okay, but if you are someone who's you're young, I mean you're not a senior citizen,
Okay.
you don't have any illnesses, then the first booster shot is already okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that is already fine. Okay.
Now, Doc, so we are clear about vaccinations. Now to the next one is, as we move out of this COVID consciousness, I mean more and more restaurants are fully packed. I look around and it's like everybody has forgotten COVID-19. But what are the things that we should take? What are the lessons that we learned during COVID that we should continue? How should we keep ourselves, healthy? What changes should we make so that we are continually that we won't be that will come out correctly? And what about those with long COVID symptoms? What are some of the options for them?
Yeah.
And how do you know if you have long COVID
Long
symptoms?
COVID. Okay.
Symptoms?
Okay. So let's answer the first question first. So what can we learn about the things that just transpired, a few years back and up until now? So number 1 is you have to live healthily, because if you have a lot of pre-existing illnesses, hypertension, diabetes,
Yes.
cancer. Okay,
Yes.
so take note, these are lifestyle related diseases. So if it's lifestyle related, then it is highly modifiable. If it's modifiable, it's totally within your control. It's whether or not
your control.
whether or not
Our
you're going to
control,
have
it's
it,
our
right? Okay. So if you already have these illnesses, then these illnesses, at a certain degree, they can be reversible, like your hypertension and diabetes. If you have cancer, go get treated. Okay, and all boils down to the same message: you have to live healthily. Okay. How do you do it? If you want to go for a consult so we can tailor fit a lifestyle program for you, go ahead. But if you're too lazy to go for one, we have a multitude of YouTube videos in our channel, so you can watch them to your heart's content. Okay. So the next question.
Long COVID.
Long COVID. How do you know if you have long COVID? Okay.
What are some of the common long COVID symptoms?
The more common ones that I have encountered so far is easy fatigability.
Easily tired.
Easily tired. It seems like they have this brain fog.
That could also be a result of being in lockdown for so long, right?
Yeah,
Not going out,
Yeah.
not going out, and not having stimuli, staying at home.
But I guess being on lockdown, staying at home for a very long time, at some point we can attribute it
Part of it.
a part of it, but not anymore these days, because people are
we're
going
all
out
going
already.
out
I
now.
mean, we're not afraid to go
Yeah.
out and mingle anymore, right?
Yes.
And if you're experiencing, easy fatigability, sort of like that, brain fog, easily tired,
Easily tired.
it might be an effect of the
Long COVID.
of the long COVID. So why is it happening? It's
Yes.
because of the inflammation. So it's the damage of the. It's a consequence of of your immune system fighting off the virus.
So it's basically still inflammation. So maybe
Yep.
a lot of energy is being diverted or used to deal with inflammation. I mean,
Mm.
as a layman understanding, I mean, why would inflammation make me fatigue?
Sort of like, okay, You have an infection, right?
Yes.
Then you have your soldiers.
Yes.
Your soldiers kill off the foreign invaders.
Yes.
And if they kill them off, you have what? Collateral damage.
Yeah, all
right?
the cops is there,
Yeah,
right?
so the collateral damage is your body.
Okay.
Yeah, so the inflammation is the weapon that your body, your immune system uses to kill off the virus.
Okay.
And since your body has some, it doesn't clear off that inflammation as well, because why? You lack antioxidants. Your lifestyle is, not good.
So if you're only eating hamburgers,
processed
spam,
foods,
and that
you're not eating plant foods as much, then you're going to be experiencing these illnesses.
No, when you say that, it makes me think of like when you go to the gym and then the next day your muscles are sore.
Yeah.
Because the lactic acid is
It's
built
there.
up.
Yeah,
It has to drain out, right?
It's
So
similar to that.
yeah, similar to that.
Okay.
So how do we lower inflammation? What are some of the best tips you can give us to lower?
So
And this is useful for everyone, those who have gout, high blood cholesterol, high blood pressure. It's all inflammation related. So listen carefully to what Doc has to share with you on how you can lower inflammation.
So number one is to eat healthily. So a whole food plant-based diet. So fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. So whole grains, common ones are, again, I repeatedly saying this, beans and whole grains and oats. Okay, that's your whole grains. For legumes will be beans and nuts. Okay, so aside from that, you can also take Simply Nature pea bars. Simply Nature pea bars, why is it so good for this? It's because it's made out of microalgae. So microalgae have it's a superfood. It is packed with high concentration of antioxidants that can help your body fight off the inflammation. And also, microalgae is the best source of omega-3 fatty acids.
Yes, it is.
Omega-3 fatty
Yes,
acids.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Omega-3 fatty acids also have anti-inflammatory properties that can help your body fight these. That's why omega-3 fatty acids is one of the supplements that is being prescribed to those who have rheumatoid arthritis.
Yes, we get good
diseases.
results for
Yes.
rheumatoid arthritis.
Exactly. So if you have these autoimmune diseases, you can go for a consultation with us so we can tailor fit protocol for you. Okay?
Doc,
So,
when you mentioned in one of our programs about cancer and oil, right? So, and omega-3 fatty acids are really great for as part of the protocol regime for cancer as well. So but then again, when you talk about the oil, I kept thinking people usually buy fish oil for their omega-3s. Am I correct to say that if given a choice of getting your omega-3s from fish oil or from the microalgae, microalgae would be the better choice?
Yeah, microalgae would be the better choice because number one, it's safer for the environment. Because you need to kill tons and tons of fish for you to be able to create that one bottle of fish oil.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
because
I did not know that.
Fish eats algae, right? They get their omega-3s from microalgae and that's all they eat.
Okay. And then it's trapped in their fat.
Yeah, it's trapped in their fat. So how do we get the omega-3s? We eat the fish. We eat the middleman. So why eat the middleman when we can go directly to the source?
That's a good analogy.
Right. So and also when it comes to what we call bioavailability or the capability or the absorption rate, microalgae is still better. And it's not just omega-3 fatty acids that's inside the microalgae. You also have a lot of phytonutrients, a lot of stuff there that can help you. That can help your body,
especially in the area of inflammation, like chlorophyll, detoxing, and all that.
Exactly, because if you just buy that fish
oil,
it's just fish oil. It's just fish oil. It's plain.
Yeah, because you didn't eat the whole fish, right? It's just a component of fish oil.
Yeah, but if you eat the microalgae,
you eat the whole plant.
Yeah, you eat the whole plant. It's a whole food, so you get more from it.
Thank you, Doc. That's a really good advice because I know many of you out there very health conscious. You buy fish oil. I grew up eating Scott's cod liver oil, right? Tastes terrible until they came out with the orange flavor.
It has that aftertaste.
Yeah, but it still has the aftertaste. So a better choice of your source of omega-3s will be from microalgae like Simply Nature pea bars. All right, Doc, thank you.
Right.
What else can we do? That's it?
Yeah, I think that's it. Most part, no. Well, other stuff you can do is go exercise. Okay.
Exercise.
Yeah, but
it's time to go out and walk.
Yeah, but everybody knows that They just don't do it. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
If that's it, then we'll go to the Ask Me Anything segment because I can see the questions are piling up. So today's topic is about COVID. We'll start with the COVID questions and then we'll answer anything because it's called Ask Doc Jansen Anything, right? So without further ado, Doc, again, let me thank you for your time. And before we go into the Ask Me Anything segment. So shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.